Alumnus members, thank you very much for the opportunity to address your first summit. I have served as ambassador to the Republic of Indonesia for more than a year now, and I have to say it has been a great experience so far. I have already had the pleasure to meet with many business and government leaders who previously studied in the United States. Alumni of U.S. colleges and universities play a major role in the U.S.-Indonesia strategic partnership, and I'm eager to work with alumnus to strengthen our bilateral ties. As alumnus members know well, people-to-people ties are critical to the success of our bilateral relationship. One way we maintain those ties is to facilitate international travel. I am very pleased to say that our visa operations are functioning at full capacity while also being COVID safe. Further, we have made it easier for most Indonesians to renew their visas without coming to the embassy. Supporting and facilitating Indonesian students to study in the United States is a top priority, and our team made excellent progress towards this goal, issuing more student visas for this academic year than we did the year before the pandemic. We're also working with LPDP to increase the number of Indonesians accepted to graduate programs in the United States. We have broadened our online recruitment across Indonesia for exchange programs with the United States because, frankly, the demand is strong and growing. The number of applicants for the Kennedy Lugar Youth Exchange and Study Program, which is also known as the YES program, and provides a year of high school study combined with living with an American family, has tripled in the last 2 years. This year, we received a record-breaking 35,000 applications. Our U.S.-Indonesia football program is one of the largest around the globe, with a high number of Indonesian students. All of this, along with the $5 billion in bilateral assistance the United States has provided in the past 20 years, demonstrate the U.S. commitment to our relationship. To keep that relationship strong, I would like to talk about a few important themes. First and foremost, moving beyond the pandemic. COVID recovery is well underway, and I plan to redouble our efforts toward helping the government here meet its public health goals and prepare for a post-pandemic era. As Secretary of State Blinken said at the November 10th COVID-19 ministerial, we must build back better to prevent, detect, and respond to all future health security threats on a global scale. To date, the U.S. has provided over $77 million in direct support to Indonesia's fight against COVID-19, building on more than $1 billion in health-related assistance to Indonesia over the past 20 years. These donations are made with no political strings attached. Through entities like the U.S. Agency for International Development, we will continue to support Indonesia's vaccine rollout effort and help Indonesia move closer towards a safe reopening of its economy. Another priority I have as ambassador is increasing trade and investment. I know that Indonesia shares this goal. As we continue to work together to end the pandemic, we must also strengthen economic ties during the post-pandemic recovery. Looking at the sizes of our economies, it is still surprising to me that the level of bilateral trade is only around $30 billion a year, which is much behind, per capita, Indonesia's ASEAN peers. The upcoming Trade and Investment Framework Agreement talks are one way we're working together to boost our trade relationship. We advocate for policies that support the growth of Indonesia's digital economy, promote innovation, raise standards, and ensure market access for foreign firms. Indonesia is the largest and one of the fastest growing internet economies in ASEAN, with almost 200 million internet users, and I see this as a particularly appealing sector for bilateral growth. Recent investments from U.S. companies in cloud computing, digital skills training demonstrate the U.S. private sector's competitive advantages in this critical sector and its ability to create high-quality jobs to strengthen Indonesia's human capital development. We support President Jokowi's vision for digital development across Indonesia. Another important priority is addressing the climate crisis. Climate change is impacting the planet in unprecedented ways. The time for action is now. Here in Indonesia, the U.S. Embassy has fully partnered with the government of Indonesia on raising our collective climate ambitions. We're committed to setting the foundation now to help Indonesia fulfill its goals and become a forward-leaning leader on climate issues during both its G20 presidency in 2022, ASEAN chairmanship in 2023, and beyond. Thank you again for the opportunity to join you today. I look forward to working with all of you to advance our shared priorities as we strengthen our country's bilateral relationship and people-to-people ties.